Dude, I pinwheeled him, buddy.
As quiet as it's been, I bet you tonight's gonna be the night.
It's thick in here, man. Got a little nerve-wracking. Shot a good 10. Oh man, what a long journey. That is the buck we came in here after.
This is a buck of a lifetime.
Makes sense. That's a giant drop type buck.
That's him, huh? Dude, what a rush, man.
He was coming in on a beeline, and all of a sudden it was like he was at freaking 12 yards. Some fun sit there, absolutely hammering this bucket ready plot. Decide what I'm gonna do.
First night of the season, got a doe in the freezer, and now it's time to wait for a buck to come in.
So I am absolutely sick with what just happened. I got into this new set this morning and pushing the wind a little bit, but I'm expecting most of the deer to be coming from the west back down into this bedding. My wind is going to be skirting the north end of the bedding. Not blowing into it, but just skirting the north edge of it. And as I was getting set up, I could hear a buck coming, grunting, stomping. Couldn't see him, it was just too dark. Once it lightened up a little bit, I see a deer running along the edge of the bedding area over here. And couldn't tell what it was, couldn't get the binoculars on it fast enough. And then about maybe 10 minutes after that, I looked straight out. And I had just a giant frame buck coming at me. I didn't know which one it was, and so I got all the cameras and everything turned on. He ended up going over into the edge of this thicket here. Went out here about 50 yards, made a scrape. I don't get nothing for shooting over here. Nothing. I concentrated everything out here. He made scrapes, chased a doe. There's another little buck that came in here. He was chasing him off, snort wheezing at him. It was just an absolute unbelievable morning. He took her by about 2 or 3 times. The one time he came by, he had half a tree hanging off his rack, rubbing. They made it around. They were starting to go to where they were going to get downwind of me, and there was one opening to where she went through, and I ranged it. And I ranged it 2 or 3 times, and it kept saying 25 yards, 25 yards. So I didn't adjust my pin at all. I just figured I'd aim center body and, let the arrow sink in. Oh, about 12 feet out from me, there's a bunch of little tiny twigs and sticks and stuff like that, and I had one opening about this big to shoot through, and I don't know what happened. Apparently I hit one of them little twigs, and it launched my arrow back towards its rear end. Looked at the video a couple times, and it looks like it might have grazed the inner part of the thigh. I thought it was a little bit lower, but it looks like the inner part of the thigh. I don't think it went through it. I think it just grazed it. I didn't go look at the arrow yet. But, so he went over, stood about 70 yards away, and I figured that he was snort-wheezing, so I snort-wheezed at him, grunted at him, snort-wheezed at him again, and he put his tail up and kind of trotted across the field to the northeast. He went out there and he kind of shook his leg off a little bit, so I'm assuming it hit him, but it's basically just, I think I just grazed him is what I did, so I really don't know what to do. If he comes back into this woods, he's going to be downwind of me. Obviously there's a hot doe. I didn't see where she went after I shot, so I don't know if he took off after her across that field or if she went to the west or what happened, but I think I'm going to hang tight in here for a while and just kind of see what happens. I guess you never know, he might be stupid enough to come back. Alright, it's the last day. Wisconsin gun season. Sneaking back into the gun stand here. I've already had, about 1:30, I had 4 does back in here, so taking it super slow. I'm trying to be super quiet because there's pretty good bucks in here. 2 of them are really good. 2 of them are kind of borderline, but the perfect night. Just slow snows, like just barely falling, pretty much dead calm. So I'm pretty excited to sit if I can get in here. If I can get in here without bothering up too much stuff. Kind of backlight tonight. My camera arm's back home, so I'll be doing the same thing as I did last night, just trying to get it with a couple Tacticams and try to get a little bit extra with the big camera. So my plan is to buy this woods. There's 20 acres here. Planning on buying 15 or 16 acres of it, and hopefully be able to turn it into something that'll hold some deer. I think on this whole woods here, from what I've walked, basically is maybe, I don't know, 5 routes I've seen. So, but I also had $15 on camera the other day, so they're definitely here. It's just figuring out where. Oh well, I know they're bedding back deep in the middle of the section. I'm not cruising through here. I kind of got a pinch point in between the giant forest and the ag pig cornfield to the west. So the only problem is this time of year when it's good hunting, it's usually northwest wind. And northwest wind for back in here is kind of, I don't know. Could be good, could be bad, I guess. So I'll slip in here and see what we can do. I don't know how I'm going to get it done as far as filming, but I forgot my camera arm. And, so I don't know. Got a Tacticam wide up here. I got a Tacticam 5.0 over here. And I got my regular camera, but I really have no way to hold the regular camera, so I don't know, the wind is a little sketchy for where I'm at. And of course, I had the ozonics running full bore, and that thing died like instantly. Sprayed the crap out of everything with nose jammer, and like I said, I just put the ozonics away because the battery was dead. So see what happens, I guess. just shot the big 8. I'm hoping. I got the tactic cam right there on 6 power zoom. I'm hoping that got the shot. I came in here and I did not. He's a good buck. Came in here and I did not have my camera arm with me. So I did what the heck I could do. I had this arm. I put a tactic cam on top of that. I got my point of view up there. And I just shot probably one of the bigger bucks I've ever shot in Wisconsin. Especially with the rifle. Shot a lot of nice deer with a bow in Wisconsin, but rifle season, especially the past few years, I've been kind of, letting my son hunt and stuff like that. So, yes, it's exciting, really exciting. I'm probably gonna pack stuff up, get down there, and get my hands on this guy. I've had few years. Actually, he's a 9-pointer, but yeah. All right, where this joker is. He's just a cool old deer. Had pictures of him this spring in velvet, and then he vanished, disappeared. These deer up here always do. They disappear and then they come back late season after gun season's over. So just a cool deer, just dark chocolate rack, probably I'd say 20 wide at least, all of 20 wide. Just a cool deer. Had pictures of him last year as well. He's a 4-year-old. I got another big 10 here that's it was either this one or the 10, and I decided last day of the season I'd go ahead and put my tag on this guy. Pretty cool deer. Very cool deer. It's just one of those nights. Everything felt good. He came in. It was the only deer that came in. I had some does out here earlier when I was back cleaning the cabin, and then I snuck in from the north to get in here. The wind just did everything weird tonight. It came from the east, it came from the north, it was circling around. I don't know, just one of those things. I hope I got it on film. I had the tag cam rolling. Yeah, so I'm gonna get the tag called in, and get him drug out of here, and yeah. It's a good year.